Quick legal reset, deferred adjudication is basically a second chance. No conviction yet. But violate the rules? The judge can snap that safety net and sentence you as if day one never happened.
The court is calling 2022 CR 6941, State versus Courtroom Cherry. Can I have parties announced?
Warren Wolf for Ms. Cherry.
And are you Ms. Cherry?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney, and did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Colleen Cherry who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 6941 for the offense of assault of a public servant on January 30th, 2023 for a period of 2 years and extended for 1 year? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state, you may proceed.
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Colleen Cherry, did then and there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the.
And that single word, true, changes everything. Once a defendant pleads true to a probation violation, the judge now holds the full sentencing deck. Mercy becomes optional.
Months of September, October 2025 in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
Two, civil waiver.
And revoke you and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement or recommendation from the court? All right, state, what are you requesting?
Requesting revocation, Your Honor, and sentencing of 3 years.
All right, and defense, what are you requesting?
We'd ask that you follow the recommendation of probation.
This is the judge's turning point question. Not curiosity, history. She's listing every prior accommodation, every program already offered. Courts don't punish mistakes, they punish patterns.
To extend Ms. Cherry 1 year and put her in the state ISF cognitive program, that she needs more intense supervision. She has a lot of issues. She'd like to talk to the court about what's going on in her life, about her children being taken from her. She's on meds. She took medication this morning, but she's aware of what's going on, and she's competent to have this hearing this morning.
But here's my question. This is not her first motion to revoke, and it's for the same issue.
Understood, and I see that, but she did not get the services that are being recommended now. She's been through quite a bit, and she really, it's a tough situation, and I'd like for her to explain to you why she was unable to report.
All right, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Colleen Cherry.
All right, so this is not your first motion to revoke. You've been here before for not reporting, and that was January 2024. And the court denied the motion, altered and amended your conditions to include the access program, the dual diagnosis with probation, and compliance with Center for Healthcare Services. So where did it all go wrong?
August 8th to 12, I was right. And I'm so sorry.
Okay. Have you talked to probation?
I told him everything. I went to the Navy for a cold. So
Right, so-
I get on the website.
It was at this.
Here's the misconception that sinks a lot of cases. Probation is not flexible living. You don't relocate first and explain later. Even survival decisions still require permission.
Probation?
Yes, Judge.
Can you look and see if she's ever had any contact with probation by phone or email, if there's no objection? By phone or email since...
She was reporting, and what happened was during this
Since,
period
just
of
one
time,
second. Since, if you'll look starting July 2025, when are you saying you contacted someone?
I talked to my probation officer around that time, And I told him I was raped.
Well, no. This is what I know. When, what time? Was it in August? Was it in
August.
August?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So just give us a moment. I'm going to have you take a seat. Your attorney will be able to speak with probation, and the state will be able to see if they have anything in the system.
Yes, ma'am.
Because it should be in the system. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. We're back on the record in Crystal Cherry. Any objection to the court going out of order so I can take testimony from Ms. Abrams, or just receive an update from Ms. Abrams?
Sure, no problem.
Yes, Ms. Abrams.
Judge, the last face-to-face meeting, the office visit was done on August the 25th.
Okay.
After that, there was due diligence done with calling Haven for Hope. We received information she was no longer there. We called it a couple of other places. We received information that she was discharged from the Genesis program with the Center for Healthcare Services because of her absconding as well.
But you do
I have
confirm the fact that
825 was the last office visit.
she did have contact?
All right. Any objection to the court reviewing the violation report?
No.
And Judge, I did also, I have the court summary if you'd like to review that as well.
Any objection to the court reviewing the court summary? All right. So I'm going to tell you what I have in the violation report. In the violation report, it states that you were at Cross Point and you moved out of Cross Point.
Yes, ma'am. And I was staying at a friend's house, but
No. Here's the thing. You're not allowed to move from place to place. When you're on probation, your residence has to be approved by probation. So you left
and I did
Cross Point.
I did let my probation know where I was.
But no. That's not how probation works. You can't just go wherever you want to go.
Yes, ma'am.
So you left Cross Point.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you went for Haven for Hope. And you're telling me now between Cross Point and
This is where empathy runs into limits. Trauma matters. Mental health matters. But compliance matters more, because without it, the court literally has nowhere left to send you.
Haven for Hope, you ended up staying at some friend's house.
I was staying at my friend's house, and then they kicked me out, so I went to him for Hope, and that's where I was staying.
Well, you were not supposed to leave Cross Point.
I didn't know that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. All right.
I didn't know the rules. Sorry. Yeah.
How come you left?
Because I feel like I have to have a pass to go to my probation. I have to have a pass to go do something, and I don't know if that was a rule for me to do that. Regulations of asking to go somewhere.
All right. Let me just tell you, here's the court's problem. You've been here before for the exact same thing.
Yes, ma'am.
And all of the issues that your attorney is requesting that I give you to address your failure to report, that's already been done before. And you're back here with the same thing, failure to report. I can't help you, and nobody can help you if you won't follow through. And for you to leave Cross Point without permission, that was a choice. And then from Cross Point, you leave without permission, and then you start staying with some friends. And then from there, you leave and start staying from Haven for Hope, and nobody knows where you are. And according to the violation report, they actually attempted to contact all of your collaterals that you have given them, all your family members, all of the phone numbers. So I just don't think that.
3 years in prison, but listen closely. The judge still leaves a door cracked open. Treatment is requested, not guaranteed. At this stage, rehabilitation depends as much on the system as the person standing in front of it.
You're appropriate for probation.
Judge, she has a letter that she'd like to give you.
Sure. All right. Any objection to the court reviewing the letter? Sorry. Oh, no.
There's a couple of things in the report I think bear notice,
Mhm.
be noted as well. On page, what are the numbers? I believe it's second page.
Okay,
Under the heading residential,
yes.
it shows that she was sent to the duly diagnosed residential facility,
Mhm.
and she was there from 1/23/25 to 6/3/25.
Oh, she was
Spent
credit for
133
that.
days there, and she completed that program.
Mhm.
So my point is that when being supervised in a residential program, she was successful. In under classes and other conditions, on 5/2/23, she was evaluated TAP substance abuse, and she completed the program or term there. In addition, it has on the bottom sober support meetings. She was going to those meetings, evaluation TAP date from 1/30/23 to 8/23/24, 8/23/24, completion of the program or term. So she has a history of some success under the supervision of the court.
Mhm.
And I'm looking at the recommendation of probation here, and it says to extend her and put her in a state ISF cognitive program, that the state IS will be to help her with correct thinking, promote social behaviors, and in a drug-free zone. One of her concerns is she's been explaining to me that she's experienced issues with CPS taking her children. They took them up to Oklahoma, and that's that's difficult for anybody. And
Now-
someone with her condition, she's on several medications right now. She's taking
That's right, so, and, pepper. I have seizures.
All right, so this is what I want you to understand. One, I understand your attorney's argument and I understand your argument. However, this is the second time you've been before the court on a violation of condition number 4, which is not reporting. And with that violation of condition number 4, what your attorney is telling me is similar to the information that I received before. And so what I did was I had them give you a place to stay, which was Cross Point. I go with some friends. And then you're saying they put you out.
They
then
stole
you
my
went-
identity of my phone. I have 3 checks coming in time card. I put a lock on it because they changed on my phone, used my pen lock on my phone to change it to
Let
their.
me ask you this. Did you have your children with you at Cross Point, or were they with CPS?
CPS took them
All
away.
right, so CPS had your children while you were at Cross Point. You leave Cross Point and go live with some friends. And you said the friends were stealing the child support money, right?
Not just for my social security,
Okay,
my SSI, my SDI.
all right.
I'm on disciplinary check.
All right, so what I can tell you is this. I've tried to give you conditions to help you. And if you had a CPS case, CPS would have given you conditions to help you.
They were all close. My 2 oldest was never terminated. I have temporary custody. And then my last one, my youngest daughter, was terminated.
So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to grant the motion, find you guilty, revoke, sentence you to 3 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, credit for any successful completion of inpatient treatment, and I'm going to request the therapeutic community. All right, we can go off the record. So here's the thing. The therapeutic community is designed to help you.
Yes, ma'am.
I have no jurisdiction to force them to place you in the program. But what will end up happening is on your judgment, it'll show that the court is requesting that. But you're going to have to ask for that as well.
But I have to go back to, the housing,
Now, once you've been released from the prison, if you make parole,
well, I have 3 years in prison.
your attorney will talk to you about parole laws and how that works. But if you're placed on parole, what will end up happening is usually on parole, you have to give them a location where you will be staying.
I would like to go back to Haven for Hope too.
Oh, you'll have to let them know, okay? And when you're released, if there's anything you need and you can't find a place, if I'm still here, you come back here and I'll make sure.